Spider-Man is an ordinary teenager from New York. Hulk is a scientist with an experiment gone wrong. Black Widow is an ex-Russian spy with killer fight instincts. What do all of these have in common? Well, they're all characters with backstories created by Marvel Comics and the film franchise. The impact of superheroes on today's society and culture is massive, as film franchises like Marvel have taken over media, family time, and are recognized all around the globe. Marvel's impact on this world have been immensely positive due to what it provides as a whole, its messages, and every aspect of its films. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, also known as MCU, is the highest grossing film franchise in the entire world, with 27 movies currently and multiple short series, with more yet to come. Marvel has been going popular since the 1970s, from when it started out as a comic book series, until it turned into the film franchise by Stan Lee. And the film franchise is still getting popularity today. The MCU has received around $22.65 billion in revenue as of 2021, proving that the fan base is very big. Marvel isn't just popular among fans, but among critics as well. Research shows that each Marvel movie receives an average of 64 nominations for various movie awards, such as Best Cinematography, Fans' Choice, and Best Directors. I personally found the MCU in 2020, while bored at home. I, like many others, had found superheroes childish and simply an entertainment device for kids. Only when my friend pushed me into watching Captain America, I realized it was so much more than that. The movies have a message and are much more complicated than we would think. All the components are present to appeal to a variety of ages, and each person will understand and gain something different from the movies. For example, a child might simply see Spider-Man swinging by the buildings, saving the day by defeating the bad guys, whereas the movie is a lot more than that. Others see a friendship, the behind-the-scenes heroes that it takes to defeat evil. Themes of friendship, loyalty, and staying true to your beliefs are seen through each and every movie, no matter what the topic. Aspects such as diversity and storylines of the movies attract a greater number of people to be interested in the MCU. Recently, the MCU has introduced many more diverse characters from all ethnicities, sexual orientations, and disabilities. The Eternals, a recent Marvel movie which came out in 2021, has the most representation seen so far in a single movie. All the heroes are created equal, but the ethnicities represented from all around the world are new, and disabled characters are being introduced for one simple reason: to prove that anyone can be a hero, regardless of their features, their backgrounds, or however unique their ideas are. The movies are smashing through the barriers of what a hero is and proving that stereotypes aren't necessarily true. Younger generations are learning that anyone can be a hero, no matter what. The plot lines of the movies are also unique as compared to my original thoughts. Originally, I thought that every movie would be the same, with good defeating over evil repeated over and over again. But I was wrong. Each plotline is built differently, with an entirely new story every time. Some movies, like Shang-Chi, are based on ancient mythology, while movies like Thor: The Dark World have more Shakespearean undertones. Other movies are spy heists, like Ant-Man, with my favorite being Guardians of the Galaxy, which is almost a space opera if you really think about it. The point is that MCU provides every audience with a show that they would be interested in, which is why it's so popular, because of its variety of storylines and themes. everyone can relate and appreciate some aspect of the movies, young or old, geek or dork, teacher or students. The key to Marvel's success is making every movie and plot intertwined with the next, so all the movies and characters come together to play a bigger part in the end. For example, the end of Marvel Phase 3 was Avengers Endgame, which brought together everything we had learned up until that point. Every character, every idea, every villain impacted the ending of Phase 3 and ushered in a new generation of superheroes. For this exact reason, Avengers Endgame is the second highest grossing movie in the entire world out of all the movies ever made, at $2.8 billion in revenue. Finally, the Marvel movies are able to tackle real-world problems, allowing the movies to be more relatable and come to life. Avengers Age of Ultron reveals possible issues in the future with technology and warns us about the negative effects of letting technology getting out of control. The main antagonist in the movie is an AI algorithm who gets too powerful and is able to take over all electronic devices in the country and eventually the entire world. Luckily, the heroes are able to stop it, but the movie still warns us about the negative impacts of technology. Other movies also deal with feminine stereotypes and other social issues in our world today. In all, Marvel itself is a superpower, a franchise with the power to impact social networks, people's lives, and their perspective on, well, the entire world. Marvel isn't just a kids' TV network, but much bigger than that. It brings together everyone and creates a bond between people. Even the characters themselves are built so uniquely and crafted specifically to have someone who can relate to them. I will end the speech with one final thought, a quote from Doctor Strange that proves that we can all be heroes. Faith is my sword, truth is my shield, knowledge my armor. Thank you and have a marvelous day.